Hello, what is up, everybody? Just a quick little update here and give you some more tips, quick tips, and also I want to let you guys know how the window treatment worked for the back window. If you caught my last video, I think it was my last video, maybe a couple videos before then, I put on this shrink window film on the back window there, and I had mentioned I didn't want to do the two back side windows until I kind of saw how the back one did, and I'm happy to tell you guys that it worked flawlessly. There's no more moisture problems on the inside of the window, and I think I may see a change in the temperature, so I think it gives a little bit of insulation. So but I think the main point was trying to get the hot air and my breathing off of the cold window, and it worked. I don't have any more moisture build up. Again, I may have mentioned it, the moisture on the inside of the windows, now that it's so cold, it's actually turning into frost. So today I got done with the side windows, did the same thing. I got the film on there. A quick tip, here we go. If you have these windows where you have the little knob that so you can open the bottom half of the window, that sticks out past the frame. So what I did was I got some extra thick double-sided tape and I layered it up. I don't know how well that's coming out on video, but as you can see there, I put one big strip, one long strip, and then kind of stacked them and layered them. That way there's more, it's less chance of holes, you know. If I just did from here to here, never mind, I'm not going to try to explain it, but that's what I did. And as you can see, it now goes over top of that little knob there, and then also the same for this side. You can see here I did the same thing, just kind of stacked them up so the plastic won't hit that little knob. All right, so there we go. And then also this morning, these two windows still had the problem with the moisture. So obviously the window film works because the back window didn't have any moisture issues. I think it had one little sliver of a little bit of frost, but on the film itself. But that could be due to a tiny pinhole somewhere. You know, like up here, there's like a little slit, so there might be some cold air and warm air getting in there, maybe. I don't know, but for the most part, it works pretty well. And then also today, I did the sun, or the sun skylights. Same thing. And also real quick, a tip is I was going to put the film, this is hard to see on the camera here, I was going to put the film directly almost near, like almost on the window itself, and there's like a little bitty gap, so it wouldn't have really, I don't think it would have really made a big difference. So what I did was I unscrewed the frame, these screws here, undid that, and then I put my tape on, and then put the film on, and then put the screws back over top of the film. I don't know if you can see that. Because originally I was going to put the film on the inside of that framing, but this way it allows about a ½ inch between the window and the film, so that's going to allow a little bit better insulation, I believe. Okay. Might be hard, it's kind of hard for me to explain, but I think you guys get the idea. Yeah, so there you go. Quick fix. I didn't do this side window yet, and I didn't do that window. The main reason why is my kids sit here, and I know they'll probably pick at it and stuff when they're riding in the van. And then I guess real quick too, I'll talk about another issue that I'm having because of the cold weather. This is probably an obvious thing for most people. The batteries do not like the cold weather. I had the generator running for a couple hours yesterday in the afternoon, evening, and the batteries, yeah, they're just not holding up with this cold weather like they normally would. They're getting drained. You know, it's just cold weather and batteries. It just doesn't mix. So I guess what I would suggest is, if you're going to be experiencing living in a van or whatever, or an RV, I would suggest that if you can wait, maybe wait until your kids are out of school, or you know, out of school, grown up, old enough to be out of school. That way you can be able to travel south for the winter, and then possibly bring them along with you for a vacation or whatever. I don't know. Again, I don't have all the answers, but I definitely know for sure that the cold weather sucks for this way of life. It's everything is a little bit more difficult. Life is more difficult in some ways if you're thinking about living like this. Everything is almost a challenge, because normally, you know, if you're living in a house or apartment, whatever, it's a more simple life. You know, you just come home, you flick a switch for the heater, whatever, the AC, blah, blah, blah. Living this kind of lifestyle, I'm quickly realizing, is it's work. It takes so much work. It's a good thing and bad thing, you know. So if you're the type of person that doesn't do well with challenges that arise, I would suggest maybe not doing it. But if you like a challenge, for sure, because almost at least for the first season, your first year, going through the season, summer, winter are the main ones. Going through that first time, it's a learning experience. There's challenges around every corner. How do I keep the van cooler, or the RV, whatever? And I guess another thing too, these RVs are not built to live in. They're built for a weekend trip, a week trip, where you just pull into an RV campsite and plug right in. The equipment and the technology that they put into these RVs, they're not meant to be living in it full time. It's just not meant to be that way. So there's a lot of problems I'm quickly realizing, like I said, with the batteries and whatnot. The charging, the built-in battery charger sucks ass. I had to sit there and run the generator for 5, 6, 7, 8 hours maybe to get a full charge. So that's junk. So I'm researching what I could do about that, possibly buying a new charger, an RV charger. But I'm also thinking maybe I should just get a regular battery charger. So I'm trying to research the pros and cons on that. Now, I should probably just go ahead and make this into another video talking about the difficulties that arise trying to live this way. But I might as well go ahead and talk about it now, and then maybe I'll do another video strictly on the topic, maybe. But yeah, so the difficulties. Every day is a challenge. Every season, I bet, is a challenge. This is my first winter, and I'm quickly discovering ways that I have to fix this or that. I'm learning more about the van, what needs to be done with it for the following winter. So everything is a challenge. And I think in today's society, the way that we're all living, we don't have to think. The human mind, it needs a challenge. It needs to think, and I think that I might be on the right track here, because when the human mind has to figure something out in order for, you know, in order for to live more comfortable, whatever, the human mind is a great thing. And once you get comfortable and everything's easy, and like I said, today's society, everything's so simple. You go home, you turn on the heater, boom, you're done. Or you leave the heater running all day long when you're not even in the house. When the human mind has a challenge, that's when it really excels, and it figures it out. It figures shit out. And I'm quickly discovering that about this way of life. It's not easy. It's tough. There's shit around every corner. But that's what the human mind is made to do. The human mind is meant to figure shit out. So there you go. All right, well, I think I'll leave it at that. I just wanted to throw that out there. I wanted to get that off my mind because I just started thinking about it, and I wanted to talk about it. And I knew if I didn't just go ahead and start talking about it, I'd probably forget the whole topic and whatnot. Anyway, I might go ahead and make another video about that topic because it's interesting to me, and I think that it would make for a nice video. Anyway, I hope any of the stuff I talked about today with the shrink wrap window film, I hope that helps other people out in this lifestyle. All right, so there you go, guys. I hope you liked the video. If it did make a difference in anybody's life, go ahead and comment down below. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up for me. I really appreciate it. It really keeps me motivated, okay, guys? And share the video too. If you have other friends that think that you think that might like this kind of content, share it with them and let them know about it. All right, thanks, guys. Bye.